Hi everyone and welcome to this video. I'm Minxlaura123 and this is going to be a bookish themed video. So going to be doing a few bookish things today. First of all, I'm going to be doing a tag. It's a book tag called the Ringing in the New Year book tag. I've got my laptop here, so yeah, ringing in the new year 2022. So I'm going to do that in a moment and tell you about where I found it, etc, etc. Then I'm going to be showing you the book that I'm currently reading, telling you a little bit about that, giving you my kind of early thoughts, and then I have a book here. This is my little book notes book. It's so cute. Look at this book. It's lovely. And basically in here I have a list of all my pre-orders so far that I've pre-ordered. I know, I'm naughty, aren't I? But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, hope you enjoy watching the video. If you do, please click like, comment, share, subscribe, smash the notification bell to all notifications. And also don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, which is called Minxlaura123 ASMR. Over on that channel, I do videos to help people like myself with anxiety, insomnia, kind of like sounds for sleep, relaxation, calming videos. So yeah, I'll put the link down below to that. So please go and check out my other channel. Okay, now before I begin, I want to explain why I'm sitting here with wet hair. I wouldn't normally do a video with like soaking wet hair, but I've literally just dyed my hair. The grey roots were coming through and I was like, no, but now look, all gone. So yeah, I was going to like dry it and I just couldn't be bothered because I'm lazy. Then I was like, oh, maybe I should put a wig on in this video. And then I thought, no, I'm just going to sit with wet hair. Like, come on. But yeah, it's nice to be freshly dyed. Like, I did not like the greys coming through, and it always makes it feel nice when it's been dyed and stuff. So, and look better, obviously. But anyway, that's why I'm sitting here with wet hair. Okay, so let's do this tag. As I say, it's called the Ringing in the New Year book tag. I've left my glasses downstairs because I'm an idiot and I can't be bothered to go and get them. So I'm probably going to struggle a bit with this video trying to read stuff, but there we go. I can still read without my glasses, just a little bit of a strain on the eyes. So yeah, I got this tag from Scientist's Reading World channel. I'll put the link to his channel down below in the description box and also in the pinned comment section as well. Go check out his channel. He's really, really sweet, really nice, and he's of course a fellow bookworm. I love his videos. I only found him quite recently and already like I was hooked. I really enjoyed his content. He's like really passionate about reading, as am I, and I think we read quite similar books as well. So yeah, he seems really awesome. So please go and check out his booktube channel. I'll put the links down below to his like social media as well and stuff, so go and follow him. But yeah, I saw this video of him doing this tag and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. So obviously I messaged, I was like, is it okay if I do it? He was like, yeah, of course you can. So there's only 8 questions. So if you want to do this tag as well, like please do if you're a fellow booktuber, or if you just want to do it yourself, maybe if you haven't got a channel but you want to answer the questions down below in the comments, that would be cool as well. I love reading your comments, especially like book related ones, because you know I as a bookworm. So let's get started with the Ringing in the New Year book tag. The first question is the best book or series that you have read in 2021. I've read a lot of good books. There's been a lot of 5-star reads for me this year. I literally a few days ago uploaded a video of my 50, like my favourite 50 books I've read this year. If you want to check that out, please do. It's only a little short video. I just show you like the pictures of the book covers, put some music over it and stuff. But I read a lot of good books. There were a few like over the last year, but in general they've you know, been actually really good. My favourite book though, which was really hard to choose actually, especially like the top 5, that was tricky. But the one that I went with as my favourite book of the year, I have here, and it's this one, Certain Dark Things by Sylvia, Mourinho, Garcia. This, I don't know, this played out like a film in my head. Like I could literally see it all being acted out, the characters, everything, the world, everything. If you're into like paranormal, vampires, like it's just like kind of an urban horror, do they call it? It's just fantastic. It's so good. So if you're not familiar with the author, she did a book called Mexican Gothic, which I think is quite well known. Ironically, I didn't particularly like that book that much, but this one I loved, and I read another one by her, Velvet Was the Night, and I love that as well. And I've also got a few other of her books. But anyway, as I say, if you are into vampires, she's literally created this whole kind of world. It's just like the world building is so good. The characters are great. It's like it says here, neo noir, reimagining vampire lore. It says vampires, humans, cops, and criminals collide in the dark streets of Mexico City. Honestly, this was so good. I devoured it. I loved it. It was without a doubt my favorite book of the year. So yeah, that is my favorite book. But there were some good ones as well. Okay, next question is authors that you have discovered this year and would like to read more from. So sorry to be really boring again, but it will be Sylvia Garcia. Her writing style is so amazing. I just really connect with her characters and the whole like stories that she does. She's such a great author, and I've already ordered some others from her. So next year I think I'll get some books done by her. But yeah, I just love her writing style. And there's also like a few thriller authors that I've discovered that I've really enjoyed their stuff. So I'll be definitely reading more thrillers next year and checking out more of their work and stuff. But yeah, I think the main author that I've discovered this year that I've kind of fell in love with their work is Sylvia Garcia. And honestly, if you haven't checked out any of her stuff, I really recommend it. She's amazing. And at some point in the future, I might try and reread Mexican Gothic. I don't know, because I didn't particularly enjoy it that much, but sometimes with books you have to kind of reread them and like them all the second time around, so we'll see, maybe. Okay, so the next question is best book turned movie TV adaptation in 2021 or most anticipated for 2022 or both. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I tried to watch Mortal Instruments. I don't really like it when they turn books to TV or books to film. But the one that I'm really, really excited for is The Witcher. So I plan on reading next year. I'm going to be reading the Witcher book series. And then after that, I want to try and watch the actual series on Netflix. So that's the one I'm really excited about. I know people are loving it. My fiance Nathan loves it. He's been watching like all the episodes and stuff. He says it's really good. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned of, he does say it's a little bit gory, and I don't like gore visually. I can read horrors and murders and stuff like that, doesn't bother me with his gore, but I don't like seeing it like on the screen, so I'm a bit concerned about that. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see it come to life after I've read the series. So in January I'll read the first book of the series. So yeah, any other Witcher fans out there, let me know. Is it a good show? Do you prefer the books? Do you prefer the show? Let me know. So yeah, I'd probably say that one. There's also I've recorded it, but I haven't watched it. I've recorded it. God, that's 80s style. I don't know, what do you say? I've got it on the planner. I don't know. But anyway, there's this book that I read ages ago by what was it? D.P. Delaney? Oh, hold on, let me look this up. It's called The Girl Before. I'm pleased I've got my laptop here now because I can look it up. But yeah, that was basically on here in the UK. So yeah, I'm going to watch that. The book was so good. The Girl Before. It is like a psychological thriller. Hold on. The Girl Before. Who wrote it? Was it something Delaney? Who wrote it? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I've got it wrong. JP. Wrong initials, correct surname. So, yeah. JP Delaney wrote The Girl Before. Love that book. And now, as I say, it's on TV. I've got it on my Sky Planner thingy. So, I'll watch that at some point in the new year. Okay, so next question is, have your reading habits changed at all this year, and have you gotten into any new genres? So I'm really happy with my reading, the way that I love lots of different genres of books. Like I said to Nathan yesterday, it's my fiance, sorry, if you're new here, I said to him, I'm really happy that I do read so many different types of books. So it kind of opens my mind to lots of different stories and characters and worlds and stuff, whether it be a horror, a fantasy, a romance, a thriller, YA, even the odd middle grade book, But yeah, I think the thing that like the genre of book that I've read this year, which is different, has been I've actually read my first ever biography book. I don't normally read like autobiographies and stuff, but I read the autobiography of Don Rickles. Now, if you don't know who Don Rickles is, look him up on YouTube. He's hilarious. Sadly he's passed away now. He's a legend in my eyes, and basically he was this Jewish comedian, and he was like, I don't know if you've ever seen the show called The Roast, when they like insult comedy roast thing. He was like the roast king. And he was just, brilliant, really good lines, like really, really funny. But anyway, I think his comedy is amazing. And I got this little book from eBay, and I really enjoyed reading about someone's life, like when he was like a little kid, all his career, his family, like the good times, the bad times. He was like best friends with Frank Sinatra as well, so I found that so interesting, like seeing their bond of like, you know, best friends, and how their careers were kind of intertwined and stuff. So yeah, I don't, as I say, normally read non-fiction. I always read fiction, but I was just, yeah, I love it. So I do plan, I think, next year on reading kind of not loads of autobiographies or whatever, but I do definitely want to read some non-fiction books, whether it be about a certain subject or about a certain person, if it's their life or whatever, I don't know, but I definitely want to kind of go into that a little bit. But overall, I still prefer fiction. Okay, so the next question is favorite ship, romantic or platonic, of the year, or new favorite character. I've had so many favorite characters in my books. Honestly, I've read so many good books this year that it's really hard to pick like a favorite character. So what I've done with this question, I'm just going to answer it with the ship, so the relationship from a book. And this is from Heartstopper. I've just chose this one here, but obviously I have read the whole series. The new one comes out this year actually, which I'm very excited about. Alice Oseman, if you've not read this, please do. It's a graphic novel series. I do like graphic novels as well. I don't read them like loads, but when I do, I really enjoy them. I normally read them in between sort of main books kind of thing. Yeah, this is Heartstopper Volume One, and not only do I love the artwork in here, like the artwork is just so adorable and cute and just lovely. I love the characters. I love their relationship. Charlie and Nick are just... I just love them. I want to be their best friend. They don't want me as their best friend, but I'd want them as well. They're just so adorable, and I love their like relationship, how it grew really slowly, like they were friends, and like their friendship grew, and just, oh, they're so like, and when he's like, when they're both going through things, they're like there for each other and stuff. And yeah, it's like coming of age, and you know, dealing with your sexuality, and knowing more about who you are, and friendship and love and just everything. I just love them. And I love the artwork of them. I love reading their story, obviously, but I love the artwork of them. And as the series goes on, obviously, they get more kind of close, and it's just, oh, adorable. So they are, without a doubt, my favourite couple. I love them. Okay, so next question is, have you started planning your TBR for 2022? How many books do you hope to read? So I'm really happy because I managed to read a total of, well, as I do this video anyway, 210 books. Yes. People are like, no, you haven't. And I'm like, yes, I have. Like, check my Goodreads, links down below. You can see what books I've read. Yeah, I actually asked my dad and his partner, they were here around Christmas time, and I said to them, how many books do you reckon I read this year? And my dad said like 30, and his partner Jan said 50, and I was like, up. And yeah, he was like, you didn't read those. I was like, I have. I love reading. Reading is my favourite hobby, and I do take a lot of time in my life to make sure I'm sitting down and reading, or laying down and reading, because it's just so important to me. It's a great form of escapism. I enjoy like the characters and the different stories, and just like getting excited about a book. Like, I just love it. So I do read a lot. 200 is probably going to be my goal again. That's what I did originally set it at, 200. So I kind of, no, actually I set it at 150, I think. Or did I do two? Anyway, but 200 is going to be my goal for 2022. If I go to that, great. If I go more than that, great. Like, I'm just happy with that. What did I say? Oh yeah. As for starting planning the TBR, I don't do like TBRs as such. I am a mood reader. I like to read the books that I feel drawn to kind of that day. Like, I look at all the books that I own and I'm like, do I fancy a horror? Do I fancy a romance? Do I fancy a thriller? That kind of thing. However, I do have some books that are kind of, I want to read, you know, kind of thing in a form of TBR. But I have got lots of books that I know this year I want to get done. I did a book video the other day called 22 in 22, which kind of means 22 books that I want to read in 22. So those books I really want to get done, whether it's finishing off series, whether it's books that I've owned for ages and I still haven't read, that kind of thing. So I've kind of got a TBR, but as I say, I am a mood reader. I do kind of go with it. Okay, next question is, will you participate in any reading challenges or readathons? I did do my first readathon this year as well, which is also like quite exciting for me as a bookworm. I did the reindeer readathon. I did as many prompts as I could. There are a few prompts that I couldn't do because I don't read ebooks, so that was a bit annoying. Because you had to do certain prompts, then you could do another like big prompt, but I couldn't because I hadn't done that prompt anyway. But I'd done the best I could for my team Nutcracker. You know, so I'd love to do another readathon, and I'm always constantly looking out for, you know, subjects of readathons that I'd like to do. I'd love to do a read along as well. Also, actually, this year was the first ever year that I did a read along. I did it with the lovely Kate from Mini Book Chats. We read Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot Christmas book. That was brilliant. And that's also something actually that I want to do. I want to do the Agatha Christie challenge. They do it every year. So yeah, definitely more readathons, read-alongs, any form of like book challenges. Like, I'm up for it. Bring it on. Okay, I think this is the last question. Any New Year's resolutions or goals, bookish, blogging, vlogging, or otherwise? With regards to my channel, yeah, I just want to keep making more vlogs. I want to, you know, do more book themed videos because, yeah, they might not get as many views as some of my other videos, but I really enjoy doing them. You know, I love sitting here talking about books, and I know some of you enjoy watching the book videos. If it's not that many, some of you do, so that makes me happy. But yeah, more bookish videos. I want to get better with my book reviews. I tend to kind of like get to the end of the month, do my reading wrap up video, look back at Goodreads and see what books I've read, and just kind of ramble on a little bit about each one, because I've kind of forgot, you know, it gets the end of the month and I can't remember, you know. So what I'm planning to do, more structure, be more organized, and after every book that I read, I'm going to just do some notes there and then, so it's in my mind, I haven't forgot about it, that kind of thing. Yeah, want to do more vlogging. I want to do more vlogging out and about. Hopefully the world will get a little bit more normal in 22, so I can start actually going out and vlogging. I've definitely got more confident when I'm vlogging in public. Like when I first started vlogging, I was very awkward and it just felt uncomfortable, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, this is cool, I'm okay. So that'll be cool. Personal goals, obviously I say this every year, but I want to lose a bit of weight, do more exercise, eat less cheese, that kind of thing, but mainly just be more positive and just, yeah, kind of just be as happy as I can be and work hard on my channels, and yeah. And yeah, so there we go. That is the end of the tag of this video. So I hope you enjoyed doing that. And once again, thank you to the lovely Scientists Reading World for the ringing in the new year book tag. I have to look at everything because my mind just forgets. But yeah, it's really a good tag. Nice little short and sweet, like me. Okay, so now I'm going to show you and quickly tell you my views on the book that I'm currently reading. So I got this in Waterstones the other day. There was, oh my God, there was an amazing offer going on for a few days of the bank holiday in Waterstones where all hardback books are priced at half price. So I got some great bargains, including this one. By the way, I know this isn't a hardback. I went in for hardback bargains, but ended up with 2 paperbacks as well. But they were doing a buy one, get one half price, so I still got a bit of an offer. But yeah, this is Fiona Cummins' When I Was 10. Look at the side of this, look at this like sprayed edges with the scissors, so cool. I love that. I've not seen sprayed edges like that before. I've seen sprayed edges like with different colors and whatever, but this is just really cool, like keeping in theme with the cover and the title and stuff. Fiona Cummins, When I Was 10, I did The Unthinkable. So yeah, this is the Waterstones exclusive, by the way. And I've never read anything by Fiona Cummins, so I'm quite excited about that. I like reading new thriller authors. I haven't got my glasses. This is awful. Okay. This has to be like that. The Carters were the perfect family. They lacked nothing until they lost everything. It's been 21 years since the most infamous double killing of the modern age sparked headlines across the globe. Now, one of the 2 Carter daughters is finally going to break her silence. One childhood best friend, now a journalist, is hungry for the story that will launch her career. 2 sisters have spent the past 2 decades hiding from the world. 3 women are forced to confront the devastating truth about what happened that terrible night. Woo! I'm currently on page 25, so I'm not that much into it, chapter 4. But all I can say is I am hooked. Literally, from the get-go, I was like, oh my God, this is great. Like, the writing style's good. Like, it just feels exciting. And yeah, I mean, the reviews, I don't really read reviews before I read a book. I normally tend to read the reviews after because I don't like spoilers. I just want to kind of make my own mind up. But I did read a few little quick reviews on this one, and people are like, they couldn't put it down. It's like read in a day. And I kind of get where they're coming from. This is not going to take me long to read, which I am generally like that with thrillers. Fantasy seems to take me longer because it's more kind of in-depth, involved, especially if there's like different worlds and stuff and magic. But with thrillers, I can't put them down. You know, that kind of thing. Like, you don't want to go to sleep because you want to know what happens. And then you get up early the next morning because you want to know what happens, which I love. So this will not take long. It says here on the front cover, grips like a vice. But yeah, really, really good. If you like thrillers, I do recommend it because, as I say, I'm not far in, but I'm loving it. I'm very excited to know what really went on years ago and the whole kind of, you know, it's all going to kind of come out from what happened and all the secrets are going to come out. And yeah, it's really good. Really enjoying that one. Okay, so now I'm quickly going to tell you all my pre-orders. There's going to be more. Obviously, I've completely forgot to pre-order the new Heartstopper, so that'll probably get added onto the list if it's on there yet. Some of these haven't even been added onto the Waterstones page yet. I don't know. I will check that because I definitely want to read the big finale of Heartstopper. I'm going to be sad actually to say goodbye to Nick and Charlie. But anyway, but there's going to be other books. Obviously, I don't know the titles of them yet, but there's certain authors that I know whenever they bring out a new book, I will read. Like, there's no question of it. So I'm looking forward to new releases from Lisa Jewell, Ruth Ware, just so many books. So little time. But these are the ones that I've got so far on my pre-order. Me and Nathan, bless him, he went through all my list on Waterstones. Now, there's good and bad points about doing the pre-orders. Like, first of all, you get exclusive books. Like, you can get signed books in advance and things like that, which is great, obviously, because sometimes if you go and get the signed copy, they're gone. So I like to do that in advance so I get the special editions signed or sprayed edges or whatever. Also, you know, it guarantees that you get that book in case, honestly, because I've been there, I've gone to get a book and I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be loads of copies, get there, all gone. And yeah, it's horrible. So I like to know that I can guarantee my place to get it. But the negatives are kind of like, and I know also, like, I can sit there and pre-order books and the money doesn't come out like now. With Waterstones, obviously you pre-order and it's like, oh, you know, the book doesn't come out till, I don't know, March or May or whatever. And you're like, okay, cool. And it's really fun going on their website, putting all the pre-orders in. Oh, I'll have this one, I'll have that one. Yay, money's not coming out at the moment. But then when we went through the list, it looks like there's quite a lot coming out in March. So it's going to cane me. Okay. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to be clever. I'm going to put some money back in the next couple of months into a little pot. And then just before the beginning of March, I'm going to pay it into my bank. And then that will be kind of paid for the books. But yeah, I have been a bit naughty with pre-orders. But March is like the worst month that I needed to be skint because that is Nathan's birthday month. And my mum's, actually. I've got 2 birthdays in March. So yeah, I didn't think ahead. But anyway, so yeah, these are the ones that I've got on here. But as I say, there will no doubt, without a doubt, be more books that I have, you know, in 22. There'll be more pre-orders when I see them on the website. Like, this is just the ones that I've got for now. So first of all, House of Sky and Breath, Sarah J Maas. I haven't wrote down all the authors here, actually. I've just got the titles. So, yeah, I absolutely loved her last book. I can't remember what that was called now. Was it Crescent City? I can't remember. I can't remember to look now. But anyway, but yeah, I love number 1. So this is the sequel to that. And it's got the most gorgeous cover. I really want to read more Sarah J Maas as well. She's such an amazing author. And I feel like I've not explored her other books as much as I should. So this is the year that's going to be, I definitely want to check out more Sarah J Maas books. Another one I've got on pre-order is The Maid, which is a thriller, like a mystery crime thriller set in a hotel with this like maid, and she knows all the secrets and stuff. So I thought that sounded exciting. Another one I've pre-ordered is Run, Rose, Run. And that is Dolly Parton as in the Dolly Parton, the Queen Dolly of country, with James Patterson. They've got together and they've wrote a kind of, I think it's like a country thriller mystery kind of thing, and I think she's releasing an album to go with the book and everything. So I pre-ordered that ages ago. Oh, sorry. The next one is, I don't know how to say this. Gallant. It's a new V.E. Schwab book, basically. Anything that she releases, I will read because I just love her. So that's obvious. I was going to get her new book. Oh yeah, Her Majesty's Royal Coven. That is, who's that by? Oh, Juno Dawson. So I think that's an adult fantasy. Normally they do like YA, but I think that is like an adult fantasy. It just sounded really like majestic, and I think it was witches and stuff. So yeah, it sounded awesome. Looked gorgeous cover as well. And I think I managed to get the signed copy of that. Woohoo! Okay, then I've got If This Gets Out, which I still can't remember what it's about. Oh yeah, that was the romance, but I think that comes out in January. If This Gets Out is the same author, I think, who did Definitely Maybe So. I can't remember. Anyway, but I've got that one. That's about, if I remember rightly, a couple of guys who are in a boy band and like in together, and then they kind of fall in love, that kind of thing. I think that's that one. Then I've got the Atlas 6 that everyone has been raving about, so I'm looking forward to read that. It's not out yet, obviously, but some people get like, you know, the pre-release art copies and stuff, and they're just like, wow, it's amazing. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it. Jump on that bandwagon, why not? I've got the Twyford Code by, I can't remember her name, but yeah, it's a thriller. I read, she done The Appeal, if that helps. But yeah, that sounds really, really interesting about this code that's wrote in an old school book, and then the guy, as he gets older, looks into the codes that were in the book. And anyway, but yeah, it sounds cool. Oh my god, Amari 2 is coming out in April. I can't wait for that. Amari and the Night Brothers was number 2 of my favourite books of the year, so clearly I loved it. And yeah, number 2, I can't wait. I loved Amari so much. I was so close to getting that number 1 position, but Certain Dark Things got that. But it was just so magical, so fun. I loved her character. I loved all the magic, and just, yeah, can't wait for number 2. And then I've got Like a Charm. I can't remember what that is. I've just wrote Like a Charm, 3rd of February. Okay, well, there you go. Another pre-order that I've got that I can't remember. Oh, The Book of Cold Cases is by Simone St. James. She done Sundown Motel. Sundown Motel was so good. If you've not read it, I really recommend it. It was creepy. It was a thriller. So good. And also The Broken Girls as well, which was amazing. So thoroughly looking forward to this new one from Simone St. James. Oh, cool title as well, actually, The Book of Cold Cases. Then I've got The Paris Apartment, which is by Lucy Foley. I love her books as well. Guest House, Hunting Party, like, they just amazing. I really like my thrillers, if you didn't know that. Then I've got another one here, I Kiss Sarah Wheeler. I don't know, I can't really remember much about that. I think it's, actually, I think that's Casey McQuiston, who did One Last Stop and another book that I've read. But anyway, I've got that. And there's another one here, I haven't put the title, but it's the new Simon Leek book, who did The Search Party, another thriller. That was one of my favourite thrillers, actually, of the year. I love that book, so good. And I think that's it. That's it for now on my little book. But I don't know why I haven't got, I'm going to do this after the video, I haven't got Richard Osman's book pre-ordered. Thursday Murder Club 1 and 2, amazing. So yeah, I'm going to look on Waterstones in a second and see why I've not got that pre-ordered. I should have that, because that always sells really quickly. And hopefully if I pre-order early, there might be like a signed copy, because my other 2 are signed. So anyway, they are my pre-orders so far. But as I say, more books will no doubt find their way into my house and become part of the the book universe here in my house. It's kind of like having my own library, like my own bookshop. You know, and I like that. I like the fact that I've got lots of books and that I can always choose from so many different genres and authors and stories. And yeah, it's all good. Anyway, what I do need to do though next year is not get as many library books. I'm very naughty, because yes, library books are free, which is great. But here's the thing, right? I've got all these books I own I haven't yet read. They're either in my bookcases or in big piles around our bedroom. which I normally, or Nathan will fall over or trip over because they're just big piles of books. And then, so yeah, I've got all those, and then I'll go to the library, or I look on the library website, and it's like, oh, it's free. I'll get that, which in a way is good, because there are a lot of books that the library get that are new that I would have bought, so it saves me money, you know, especially if it's like a big old hardback or something. Like, for example, the other day, I was tempted to buy Medusa by Jessie Burton from Waterstones, but I didn't get it, and then I saw it in the library for free, so that saved me like 15 quid. Bargain. So I like the fact that I can get them for free, but then what happens is I'm like, what do I read first? My library books, the books that I own. Obviously the library books have a certain date that they have to get back, and it's like pressure to read them. And yeah, so I think less library books next week and next week, next year, and get through like the books that I've already got. I really, as I say, want to finish off some series that I've got, things like that. But yeah, basically next year is going to be filled with more of this year, which is books. Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below if you do want to answer the you know, tag thing and your answers, or if you make a video doing that tag, please like leave me a link to that video. I'd love to come and check it out and stuff, see your answers, or just comment your answers down below. Let me know what book you're currently reading, if you're enjoying it. Are there any books coming out that you're excited for? Have you got any pre-orders yourself done? So yeah, my hair is drying very slowly, but I'm loving it. It looks so dark, which is great, because it was going that kind of light brown, and the grey was coming through. So yeah, I'm really I'm happy with the colour. In case you are in the least bit interested, the hair dye that I use is Schwarzkopf Live, and it's called Deep Black. I think it's number 96 or 90 something, I don't know. But anyway, that is the hair dye that I use. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please give a big old thumbs up, leave a comment, share this video out. You know, I'm not an official booktuber, but I kind of see myself as a part-time booktuber, because I'm a vlogger stroke booktuber. So if you are a book person, please, you know, watch my channel. I do lots of book videos. I do reading wrap-ups. I do, you know, book reviews. I just, yeah, book hauls. And I'd love to do more book tags as well this year. So if you want to tag me to do a book tag, I will do it. I'm up for the challenge. If you fancy doing some buddy reads with me, let me know in the comments section. We'll see if there's a book we've both got that we both want to read. That would be fantastic to do that. I want to do more buddy reads this year. When it comes to reading sprints, I'd love to do those. Unfortunately, I don't know how to use all that kind of software. Is it Stream something that people use? I don't know how to do it. I will sit there quite happily on a live stream reading, and then like chat with you all in between. Like, that's cool. But I don't know how to do the whole kind of person there, person here. But you know, I don't know how to do all that. But if you want to do it on your channel and you can give me a link of how I can join in some way, I'd be up for that as well. So yeah, okay everyone, I'm gonna shut up now. But I'll see you all soon. Happy reading. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all of you for just being so supportive and lovely. Happy New Year. Bye.